Welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. Today, we're diving into the magical and hilarious world of Shrek. With its fairy tale setting, laugh-out-loud humor, unforgettable characters, and heartwarming themes, Shrek is a must-watch for fans of animated adventure and comedy. We'll also practice using participle clauses, present and past. If you are new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. 2001 Shrek, directed by Andrew Adamson and Vicky Jensen, is an animated fantasy comedy film that flipped the traditional fairy tale on its head. To flip something on its head, to completely change the usual or expected way of doing something. Shrek follows the story of an ogre named Shrek, voiced by Mike Myers, who lives alone in a swamp and enjoys his peaceful, isolated life. Ogre, a large, ugly creature from folklore, often seen as scary or dangerous. Shrek used to enjoy being feared by people who saw him, and he would chase them away whenever they came near his swamp. Swamp, a low-lying, wet area of land, often filled with water and overgrown with vegetation like trees and reeds. But his world changes when fairy tale creatures are suddenly dumped in his home by order of the evil Lord Farquaad. To get his swamp back, Shrek agrees to rescue Princess Fiona, voiced by Cameron Diaz, from a tower guarded by a fire-breathing dragon. He is joined on his quest by a talkative and lovable donkey named Donkey, voiced by Eddie Murphy. Quest, a long and adventurous journey, often with a specific goal or mission. As the journey unfolds, Shrek and Fiona begin to bond, and the movie explores themes of identity, love, and inner beauty. One of the most powerful messages of the movie is that beauty is on the inside. This theme is shown when Fiona reveals her own secret. At night, she turns into an ogre because of a curse. Curse, a magical spell or spoken wish that brings harm, misfortune, or bad luck to someone. By the end of the film, Shrek realizes he used to hide from the world, but now he would do anything to be with Fiona. Their love breaks the curse, and Fiona stays in her ogre form permanently, choosing a life with Shrek over a life of appearances and perfection. The success of Shrek led to 3 sequels: Shrek 2, in 2004, Shrek the Third, in 2007, and Shrek Forever After, in 2010, as well as a spin-off, Puss in Boots, in 2011, and its sequel in 2022. In Shrek 2, Shrek and Fiona visit her royal parents, who are shocked by her marriage to an ogre. Shrek used to think he wasn't good enough, and in this movie, he would try anything, even using a magical potion, to change himself. Potion, a liquid mixture, often magical, believed to have special powers such as healing, transformation, or enchantment. But again, the film reminds us that being true to yourself is what really matters. In Shrek the Third, Shrek faces the challenge of becoming a king and a father, which he used to think he was not ready for. With Donkey and Puss in Boots by his side, he would take on anything for his growing family. Puss, a slang or affectionate term for a cat. In Shrek Forever After, Shrek feels overwhelmed with family life and makes a deal with the trickster Rumpelstiltskin to live one day as a real ogre again. Trickster, a character who uses cleverness to deceive others. He soon regrets it, and the film turns into a thrilling adventure to restore the world and his family. The Shrek series became famous for its mix of humor, heart, and creative storytelling. It parodies fairy tale characters, uses catchy music, and includes jokes that both kids and adults enjoy. Parody, a funny or exaggerated imitation of something, especially in entertainment. Whether it's Donkey singing, Puss in Boots using his adorable eyes, or Shrek smashing through problems, the movies are full of memorable moments. With strong messages about self-acceptance, friendship, and love, the Shrek franchise continues to be loved by audiences around the world. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out our Learning English with Movies book. The Learning English with Movies book was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English skills by reading about your favorite movies, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies book is available for sale on the link below. For more information as well as fun and useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, let's practice some useful grammar structures, participle clauses, present and past. In English, participle clauses are a way to give more information without starting a new sentence. They help us sound more natural and avoid repeating subjects. There are two main types: present participle clauses, using ing, and past participle clauses, using the third form of the verb. Present participle clauses, ing form. We use them to show an action happening at the same time, the reason for something, the result of an action. Here are some examples. Walking through the forest, Shrek hears strange noises. In this example, Shrek hears noises while he is walking through the forest. This shows two actions happening at the same time. Realizing he has feelings for Fiona, Shrek becomes nervous. In this example, because he realizes he likes Fiona, he becomes nervous. This shows the reason. Donkey kept talking, annoying Shrek. In this example, Donkey was talking, and as a result, Shrek got annoyed. This shows the result of Donkey's action. Past participle clauses, third form of the verb. We use them to show passive meaning, actions that happened before the main verb. Here are some examples. Shocked by Fiona's transformation, Shrek doesn't know what to say. In this example, Shrek was shocked because Fiona turned into an ogre. The clause shows the cause of his shock, using the past participle shocked. Example 2. Trapped in the tower, Fiona dreams of true love. In this example, Fiona is trapped by someone and waits for a hero. This shows a passive situation. Fiona didn't trap herself. Example 3. Protected by the dragon, the castle is impossible to enter. In this example, the dragon protects the castle. Again, this is a passive idea. Here are a few quick tips. Use ing for present participles, running, laughing, feeling, walking. Use third form for past participles, trapped, shocked, protected, loved. These clauses help keep your sentences smooth, natural, and more advanced. Thanks for watching. What's your favorite moment from Shrek? Did you laugh at Donkey's jokes or feel moved by Shrek and Fiona's love story? And if you lived in a fairy tale world, would you be an ogre, a dragon, or maybe a talking animal like Donkey? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there! No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!